welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, don't have very much makeup on other than my eyes, of course, because today I'm actually going to be getting lip filler and a little bit of Botox. So I'm just actually in the parking lot right outside of the place that's going to do the injectables for me. So I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys before actually getting the injections so that you can kind of see like the before and after. So this is what's going on. I just put numbing cream all over my mouth area. So just gonna wait 10 to 15 minutes, I guess, for this to marinate and work and do its thing. And then the doctor is gonna come back in and inject me. I'm doing a full syringe today. All right, guys, so I am back. I just got my lip filler and my Botox done. So the Botox does take a few days to actually settle in, but the lip filler you can see right away in addition to the swelling. Although they do look good like this, they won't stay this large. The swelling will definitely go down. But as far as the full syringe goes, what the surgeon did was he focused the majority of the syringe. I think he said he put about 0.7 on my upper lip, and we really focused on defining that Cupid's bow. And then for the remaining 0.3, what he did was he focused the majority of it here, so that's why the Cupid's bow and my upper lip, and that's why this area in particular is red, is because that's where he was injecting. So that's the part that's the most sensitive or traumatized right now, so that's why it looks a little red in those areas. So that's where he focused the filler in. So instead of the bottom lip just being the same all the way across, we just added a little filler right here in the center so that it would have a little more of a shape. That combined with the Cupid's bow should give my lips an overall heart shape. So that was the goal, that was what we went for. I will be back on just to give you guys an update and to show you what it looks like once the swelling is gone and the filler has settled in and the Botox has kicked in, so that you guys can see what it looks like afterwards. If you are thinking of getting lip filler or Botox, what I will say is that, again, just keeping in mind that afterwards your lips are going to be swollen. So if you have like an important event to go to, and you know it's going to be important that your lips look right, I would suggest doing the filler at least a few days ahead of time. That way swelling will subside and everything will kind of settle in. You won't have any bruising, any soreness, and then you can attend your event in peace. All right, I'm gonna get going. I will check in with you guys, you know, shortly after this encounter here so that you guys can see the final result. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? So I'm back. I literally just came out of work. I drove straight from my job to the MedSpa place that I'm getting my injections done at. That's why I still have my work stuff on. So I'm back at the MedSpa place because I'm going to get more lip filler. So as you guys know, I got one full syringe of lip filler. It's been about a week now, actually slightly over a week since I last came here, and I got a full syringe. There was some bruising, there was some swelling involved, but everything subsided nicely. The bruising went away, the swelling is down. So this is what my mouth is looking like. These are what my lips are looking like now with the swelling and the bruising gone. I don't have anything on my lips at all, not even any chapstick. So full picture, you guys can see exactly what it looks like. I'm back number one because I just want the top lip to be a little fuller, to have a little more definition. Also, I feel like the bottom part of my top lip needs to be filled a little more, just so everything can be evened out and look the way it's supposed to look. So that's what I'm back for. So firstly, I wanted to show you guys what my lips look like healed, and then I wanted to give another before, my second before, because I'm going to go in for another round or series of lip filler. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hi guys, so first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for sticking through the video for this long and getting to this point. This is the end result after 1.5 syringes, 2.5 weeks later. This is what the lips are looking like. But before I even go any further, I just want to say, I know that I am wearing the same thing in this video that I have in a few other videos, but it's not because I'm wearing the same thing over and over again, okay, to keep putting on the same dirty outfit repeatedly. I'm filming multiple videos in one day, so just want to let that be known. But anyway, so back to the lips. So these are what the lips are looking like, and if you remember, I got one syringe initially, and then I went back for an additional half a syringe. That was maybe a week later. The first time that I went, I also got some Botox just because of neuroplasticity. If the nerves, if the muscle has been Botoxed and is not going to move, then even after the Botox wears off, it probably won't be as active as it was before, just because it was sort of taught not to move. So even when the Botox is no longer there, it won't move as much as it did prior to the Botox. So it's really interesting the way the brain works and nerves and muscles, but also something that I figured I would note, which is also why it's a good idea to start getting Botox sooner rather than later. Because if your forehead, for example, is Botox, like I said, the muscles will not be contracting during the period in which the Botox is active. But even after the Botox is no longer active, since your forehead, since those muscles have not been used to receiving signals and contracting, they won't contract as much as they would have had they not gotten the Botox. So definitely something worth looking into. It's very interesting. So there's that. And then going back to the lips. So I'm just going to show you guys what I have on my lips right now. Nothing fancy. These are 99 cents each. I got them both from Hair City, beauty supply store, whatever. Just a clear pink gloss. I know y'all have seen this before. I know you have, okay? If you're a female, you know what this is. And just a regular pink liner. So nothing too fancy. What I do for the lips always is either pink or red, nude or brown lip liner. If I even do the lip liner, and then just any gloss. I sometimes do the plumping, I sometimes don't. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, the plumping, I don't think. So I just use any gloss. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But these are what the lips are looking like. So I kind of like, I'll turn to the side. But overall, I'm pretty happy with them. Something that I did want to note though is that lip filler can be pretty pricey. So if you are new to filler or you just don't know how much it costs, it's really not cheap. Like, it definitely adds up pretty quickly. So for a full syringe of a filler, it can run you between $600 to $900 plus. It also depends on the type of filler that you are getting injected. In my case, we use the Volbella, I believe it was. So it's a more expensive filler. So for one syringe of that with my Botox, it ended up costing me over $900, including taxes and everything else, which is pretty pricey. That's close to $1,000 just for one session, one treatment of filler. In my case, my upper lip was very thin. I know that you guys saw that at the beginning, which is why I ended up going back for a second treatment of filler, and I got an additional half syringe. So that's another $400. So if you think about it, lip filler alone can definitely run you over $1,000, maybe even up to $2,000 per year. It also depends on how often you're getting your lips filled or injected. Lip filler only lasts up to 12 months, but certainly before that 12-month mark, you're going to notice that your lips are starting to quote-unquote deflate, and you're going to want to go back to get that nice fullness and to get that volume back. So you're probably going to be visiting your injector maybe once every 7 months, maybe once every 8 months, and you're going to be spending maybe $800 each time. So very quickly you can see how those numbers can start to add up, and within 5 to 10 years you're going to be like, oh my god, I spent almost $10,000 on lip filler. Like, this is wild. But something that I would like to do, or at least look into, see whether or not I would be a good candidate and weigh the pros and cons, because at this point I don't really know much about it, just that the procedure exists, is the fat transfer from the body to the lips. So comment down below if you've done this before, because I'm very curious to hear what your experiences have been like and whether or not you recommend it. It is possible to get a fat transfer from, you know, whatever area of your body to your lips. So the immediate cost obviously is going to be more than getting filler, but in the long run, you absolutely are going to be saving money, because if you're like me, like I said, you don't really have a full top lip or a full bottom lip or both. You're going to continue to get your lips injected basically for the rest of your life, because once you start injecting your lips, it's not like you're going to stop, you know? Like, you've gotten the injectable, you know what it looks like, you like the look, you're going to continue to do this. So this is like a lifelong expense. Whereas if you just get this fat transfer, it goes well, maybe you get a procedure again sometime in the future if it starts to lose some of its volume. But other than that, once you get the fat transfer, it's permanent and you're done. So you definitely will be saving money in the long term. So it's more of an investment rather than an expense. So definitely that's something that I want to look into. But like I said, I haven't really done much research. I don't really know about the pros and the cons. If I end up going that route, I will tag you along and let you guys know, because I think it's really important that we kind of, like, we're all in this together. Like, why would I hide that from you, or like make it seem like, oh, I was born like this. Like, no, sis, you weren't a secret or something that I'm going to be embarrassed or ashamed about. So I really don't care to talk with you guys about this kind of stuff. So that's just me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But otherwise, this is what the final result is looking like. Like I said, comment if you have any experience with the fat transfer to the lip, because I would be super interested. And otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate your support for subscribing and for sticking with me through these videos. So until next time, be safe, happy holidays, and we'll see each other very soon. Bye, guys.